How can I express my gratitude?
How can I express my gratitude
for all the many things,
you've
Father, you done for me, yeah.
Words are not enough to say thank you.
So Lord, you are,
Lord,
you're
my everything.
See, I call you Jireh.
You're my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are.
Lord, you're my everything.
I call you Jireh.
You're my provider.
I call you Nisi. You are my banner. I call you Rapha.
You are my healer.
Say, Lord, you are. You
You're my everything.
are. Uyamatinina. 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 Oh, uyamatinina. Yeah. So, I call you Jireh, say. I call you Nisi. You are my battle. I call you Rapha. Hey. Say, Lord, you are my everything. Yeah. Are you ready, everybody? All right, listen. We are me one couple. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, abusia and then so akwenya abba. Biji say why crowd say one echo the community and the Lord journey no so. If I'm Roku Frimpon and I have the privilege, the honor and the duty to come your way this Saturday afternoon, wonderful Saturday afternoon here in London to bring you the program, the community and the law. And what we're going to look at today is the answer to the question, when should you consider an administrative review of a refused decision of leave? Young guest, lawyer Charles Asmah, if we BWF Solicitors, Baba William now fee on yang Eddie and Common. And we train also so or issue be or concern be now opposite with the ato a lawyer for no enemy no ya no more. You are welcome to do that. We are live on BWTV. We're live on BW Radio. Sounds so any live at BWF Solicitors Facebook page and our BWF Solicitors YouTube page and LinkedIn and all the other platforms are. Yeah, what's so or no. And all I want you to do is like the page, share, and call others to join us. We are bringing you the community and the law. Just say, the community and the law is live. Hello once again. It's a bit privilege, it's a duty. In fact, it's an honor to be coming your way. Last week, due to certain reasons, but whatever it is better late than never. I can't know. Inti count me ho, nefro be, nefro fro be, no be some fro be near yemra emishia our platform. So the Community and the Law is live on BWTV, it's live on BW Radio, it's live on BWF Solicitors Facebook page. Any Omo pick link and I share will be our platform so you're live. It was so and then so in your coin say you're back now you know abidijime you know about abidin komo your friend lawyer for penning for you know edin komo na watch and near mutitu a fire immigration and some here in the UK. Who outside of the UK would benefit you, yes, because in a situation maybe I will find ourselves also we have answers be any idea no BWF Solicitors and ebe mouse and it's a great opportunity for you to have all the answers you're looking for. And then BWF Solicitors come for a mouse we are bored we are drinking a lot of water. Now so say uhia and komobia famremo bra naniwo emedi. Well 214 to 218 Tottenham High Road no so 7 Sisters North London. Where your koha your train SC Victoria Line SC was 7 Sisters using exit number 2. Now you peer and then way in Intinton so no your friend Anna House and more. They are on the 4th floor. They operate Monday to Friday from 9:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. Na se okohwa wodo nsem koto wo animu to obo ehwehwemu ehwe strategies ahodo a obetimi de akon case no ama wakoy application bi na afi ni na wohunu de wo ya me ba che obomodi ansa oni BWF Solicitors ebedi enkomo frɛ won ewo 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340. Yene won eba be twin komo ene topic ben ena ye ba be ka ho asem de ye ba ye bisa wo se ebre ben ena e wo se odwen ho se ye refuse to application we apply for leave to remain any category na I was say we administrative review na me bisa say administrative review any appeal no cra difference wo mo anything one major question na me bisa lawyer penny Charles Asmah amoyi ano ade aman and we train on so say what question will concern bia Bramodian Bra na any meta because Oba Cheche Niema Bebremu. Line a de beye a Jumano a year 07399208468 07399208468. Ananse Obefre Obe send a text on our WhatsApp, that's what I should say. Text on our WhatsApp at a 07950 422780. Mekacha was I think about 2 or so weeks back. Mekacha was August Pejaweni Nashe because there's a lot of wonderful things coming. The Edikai and say Yen Lawyer Penny is senior partner, BWF Solicitors senior partner, Uncle Ben. 30 years now started practicing here in the UK and we want to celebrate him. So between now and the end of the year, it's going to be a series and numerous activities. In me at the Akabum na fe ya senior, you see a celebrity yem papano. Nano be frame me. Identicra na yem mano sa Queen's Honest Awards yibi. You don't know what's coming. Let's keep our fingers crossed things are coming because he's done a lot for the community and I think if you do recommend, I will also support that recommendation. Say yeah mano Queen's Awards in AB. Watch out for all the things that we're bringing you this summer. War BWTV so and a BW Radio so. But answer na no say make ta kano hwehwemande on the panin sakwa. Momayan to BWF Solicitors and cra. Mr. Odi me ko aba abaye ne ye ba be dinkomo. Eno nti tienkrai frobi na announce share link no whilst we taking our message no and when we come back the conversation starts. It's the community under law.
Yeah fema ye wo London. Ya jia basobodie bebre ne ya redare ewo mranse mu legal services BTC family law, matrimonial law, immigration, dispute resolution, Ghanaian customary, any family law. Wo BWFDA yen solicitors edi enigye ene twitwaje wo na yebo nso nya den kra. Yen partner penin pa Bernardo Wusu aye lawyer ewo UK memu bebru mfie duonu nkron 29 years. BWF Solicitors kura won ho. Inti se ba na ebusuansem bi te se child care, eya abofrahwe mu, awaregya ye ho twema mentwe. Ene ohye ana injunction ye de to domestic violence so a, ye ma legal assistance ya edimu na ye adwuma nso. Ye child care, any family team no nim nia wo famu ewe ni eya wo brei mu. Enu nti ne yeto ye mbo asema wafutu a esefata ewo kokoa mu. Yen senior partner Eyobia Law Society Family Law Accreditation Panel agina tumu no sanso ye member na kyerɛ sɛ ɛba no sɛ yɛ gyina wachi etwitwa agyew ɛwɔ family any matrimonial cases ho a wonni haw kraa. Wopɛ advice ɛwɔ immigration sensɛm ho. Wɔ BWF Solicitors deɛ yɛ immigration team no avedare ɛwɔ general immigration ho nsɛmsɛm kosi complex immigration, work permit, student visa ho ntotoyɛ, any entry clearance visas, family visas ni appeals. Yɛn senior partner ɛyɛ member na wasan gyina tum ɛwɔ Law Society Immigration Accreditation Panel. Inti sɛ yɛtae wachi a wonni haw koraa. Yɛbie yɛn office free dwada ekosi fiada anɔpa nɔnkron pɛ mu ekosi enumere nonsia ɛyɛ 9:30 a.m. kosi 6 p.m. ɛna memeneda nso ɛyɛ appointment nkoa free anɔpa nondu ekosi ewia no 9 ɛyɛ 10 a.m. kosi 4 p.m. Yɛwɔ 4th floor ɛwɔ Anna House 214-218 Tottenham High Road, London N15 4NP. Sɛ wo nante free 7 Sisters Underground nso a ɛyɛ kwantia bi. Yɛn senior partner Bernard Owusu san yɛ barrister ya gyina tumu na ɔyɛ Ghana Bar Association member ɛna wasan gyina sɛ mmranimfoɔ ɛwɔ court cases a ɛfa Ghana law ho. Wa advise local authorities, official solicitors office ni solicitors bebree ɛfa Ghanaian law ho yie. Na ɔsan yɛ obi a ɔtae kasa ɛwɔ radio ɛne TV so fa Ghanaian law ho.
Okay, abusia yakoto enkra aba wa sa aka aye link no na wa share na abusia nso ensa aka bi say obi e wa challenge bi abomodin afre no e ka kire ne say ebre aso nti bra na yenko BWF Solicitors program no so yenko BW communication program no so yenko the community and law so na fe yemfa enkomo and so na you see ade kakra yenhwe senia eniema ebesi ekro na de etie ne se yeah na ye wo a couple of announcements ye de emma wo enti hye so na fe memfa emrel de di kan eye yenuaba Sandra Fraser a wo yem front desk no ono ene wiki mu na odi na woda enti me pese me de enchi asronko ede emma no na yechia yenuaba Sandra Fraser. Sandra, and ye celebrate you on this program. It's your birthday. It's your wonderful occasion, a golden jubilee for you. And unti say yenyina yeni agesa na me kamfo ede amo bibia say odo ho ebo abusuan pa na eye. Because they say Sandra, I didn't know about a year BWF Solicitors Abusiano, who didn't birthday, and we are dedicating this very special day for her. And Sandra, happy birthday. You are the front desk manager at BWF Solicitors. Now, say it drew front desk one and say that's the gateway to the organization. And you need a wonderful person, a sweet person like Sandra to be there. Sandra, happy birthday. Yami ensure onkoso ento unkum no manwo aye ensie na aye adwuma no senia we no na amanfo energy ho da no. Okay, moving on, I'm asking you this very interesting question. Are you applying for a UK visa? Do you know the right option to select? How do you complete your application forms and processes? How do you compile the right travel documents? And if you are applying for asylum or making any appeal, the person come for about BWF Solicitors. BWF Solicitors, senior medical abo maniano or 214-218 Tottenham High Road no so ewo 7 Sisters North London. Ube koha ube far a Victoria line na ode akọ ube see ewo 7 Sisters using exit number 2. Walk up to the 4th floor of the Anna House and a BWF Solicitors well, numbers no quite a simple ubetimi afre 0208 493 7340 UK. And as a Ghana number no ubefre mobile 0244 269 233 0244 269 233 and our landline 0302 509-235 0302-509-235. BWF Solicitors ebebo ama why such an application and ho emba asemu bia. And Santoso ena Mr. will say open say visitors visa application na successful. Now do ho BWF Solicitors. They may boss you the amount say they know what to do, they know how to do it, they have done it, they've got the experience, they have the tenacity to do it and get it successful. And unti Bomadi answer BWF Solicitors. Numbers can boss on 0208 493 7340 0208 493 7340 an emergency number 077 127 61884 077 127 61884. Yeah, these announcements out of the way, you know, dear, me say me come for a day amount and say I will say is here dear ebribia. Jokon Chrono Crack, the good book says, for lack of knowledge, my people perish. And until say you will indeed be say no echa na ene me fakwan so na me no abeche sa nimdie no. And no dear now it should be a BWF Solicitors. Ede eto edwa man ye friend yen nuggets no nimdi enketenkete ne semfo anketenkete bia ye efree emra no mu na afi ye de eba na unsu unya kwan na usua sa ade ne bi ene de ye de eba no or say traveling outside of the UK. They worker and I said traveling outside the common travel area, that is CTA, whilst your application or leave to remain in the UK is pending, is not an advisable decision to make, as it will affect your application. If you travel abroad, outside of the common area, that is the UK, Republic of Ireland, Isle of Man, Channel Islands, say before a decision is reached on your visa application, you know, it's not advisable to travel. Your application will be automatically withdrawn. This essentially means that you'll be seen as no longer having any application pending before the Home Office. This will affect your return to the UK. Inti Mr. Shanonso or say, who took outside the common travel area, which is the Republic of Ireland,
the UK itself,
Isle of Man, the Channel Islands. Say who application at demo na yen decide it is not the best to travel. We be say na say me come back meet me na say meet me aye bibi for the video frame one na say to say so senior advice no if BWF Solicitors eba or say anya advisable but dan sana no mame enko na afi memfa ye akwan so na menda me nua penny oba ene ababedi enkomo ana say obekire yen ade e wo ha no ene we boga pa Uncle Just good afternoon.
Afternoon.
Na po mo te say
Me Adam na so
ja otwedi ampo adarema ewie ya boyi a ye ne namu ya say ye no musu nti ja so me ya na matwe kakra
na atwe kakra sana
nti ye pa nyame adom na adwuma mo so
nyame adom lego so
ye da otwedi ampo ase ene ba wa bayi eye akwanya kese e de ma yen ewo dwumedie so na de ye ka ene se wa bayi de na your concerns near the engine, the bar about 2 and him. Did it kind of Mema Kana watch your tea for and Sana Macomina gets so.
Thank you very much, Yo. Thank you, Brakaku. Thank you, viewers and listeners, for making time with the community and the law today, Saturday. It's always a pleasure coming your way. Today we are with you. We are going to learn once more. Also, on this note, we say thank you. We share and send our greetings to the workers of BWF Solicitors, especially to Uncle Ben, the principal, and the communication crew, our patriots. You've always been there. Our patrons, you've always been there. All the people, the names are many. We have Kelvin, we have Rama, we have Abina, we have Sarkodia, and many, many of you who will be joining today. Please share with others and let them share with others that today we have met once again. A very good afternoon to you all. Thank you.
Yo, Abisia, say near Yabano. Now, lawyer chair India, not just say you have a coin common answer. Well, lawyer, first of all, may the a year concern be a two when him. Nami bisa say young nuggets no, or Darama, Senia Yana Moboso a day a man, Obetrimu a day a my na fee. Yahe senia esi ekro ye kan yen hwe enkomo no ebiu mame impejamfa emra so we ena mo de my say obi if you're traveling outside the common travel area whilst your application for leave to remain in the UK is pending, it's not an advisable decision to make as it will affect your application. Bibi na niso mai.
Yo, that's a bit brave. So we are also looking at Section 34K of the immigration rules. Na policy ni can say you on my UK any crew and as a man ahodo a mo come ho abom from common travel area. What it means is a common travel area no. If you want visa or bakumua, you can travel to the others without necessarily visa to the other one. Na sa common travel area ebina yabobo say UK itself, the Republic of Ireland, and the Northern Ireland, and so on and so forth. Channel of Ireland any akeka hono. Na say would to kwan ekọ outside this common area there. And so who say, oh, ba, oh, and ya, what the baba. So, what corner we need, and that's when you're sure you have to do that due diligence work. And you say, oh, ko, na, oh, ba, na, besides, na, what the Tinamuno ewa he. Now, see, me jaw fee, me kwa me kwa kofa, or my culture say, wound to me, enko, if you say you don't have leave to enter that territory again. It is simply in the kind says, oh, UK, now who took kwan ako ukrum outside the UK. And I said, Bobosono, na say, visa ewu, and I said, visa no de akotum embaye, and I said, Bibisa, when you're sure, who say, Okwa, won't to me emba, because the moment you step out, let's say, visa crano a democra, ombe treating is say, visa no, why would draw from the moment we step pay. Out no. So this is very, very essential.
And you know, Mr. say, does it mean say so corner wo ba? Obeti me the other means aba rather than they were withdrawn.
So we have the leave in context and any other leave. Leave in context no be nia wo de akotum no a wo twen anim no. Say no wa manamba. And so wo to kwan na wo to kwan dia wontumi ensan emmewuromu in the name of sa leave. Na try say wo ba so ba na ye betie wo ma wa ba dia je say okuta fufuro a wo de ba. It say bia na a 2.5 leave to remain application na 1 year na wo twen say decision na baba na for whatever reason wontumi antwen na wo kọ na wo ba man Jane say wo de tun mu ansa wo kọ nti omo be prepare no more that to her channel. Now ba no be yusu. The moment you step out, it is treated withdrawn. So until wo ba, I just go pay for and so we be room. So wo ba as a student or something else.
Enti say me the application of kotum exceptional circumstance be aba menye yi kese me mfem susu be but say bibia wo ni pa bia ehia pa say wo so to kwan na aba. So what is reason come out say for that reason you'd have to travel? Would I still consider say what to coin when you're interested in the application anymore?
So a standard point. A standard point is that it doesn't matter your reason. So what the application kotum na omun deciding way. Now for whatever reason, of course, everybody's reason is good. Well, no matter the reason, so we call and so you decide the moment you step out, almost assume say why abandon your application.
Even though you might give them notice.
It's not the notice you give them, and it is not the reason you have. What they are saying is that once the application is not decided, the moment you step out of the common travel area, you have treated your application as withdrawn. Okay. So you don't have anything to look forward to.
Oh.
It doesn't matter your reason.
Let's just say the best advice really to give and say who acquaint you be to. That's what application or fan say who withdraw. Be ana the okwa yeno who say here was saying
visa
with the mama already and you not what off of it.
Yes. So now we decide which one is better for you, going or staying to get it before you go.
But lawyer, etwetwe so kakra o. Nkofo yi mo na mo brofo ba kwa ya mo kan exceptional circumstance. Bibi aba mitimi nya ho hwe. But my application also ehia me. Nti wouldn't they have any compassionate situation be for me? Sabe ya mitimi akọ na maba. Sabe me mfa ne say makra atofom. I was say me kọ na me kọkata na chief fe. Me ne ho sika me de be twan kọ fridge mu 2-3 years. Now saying some say be cry 11 months, 1 year, over. Me they be trying sad, no. Can't they consider me?
Well, if you think the circumstances are passionate enough and you have evidence to support that, then your best recourse will be to appeal to the case of in the Home Office that my application is pending, and for these tenuous reasons, they should expedite action to decide, so that I can have the visa to travel.
Okay.
Not that you travel and come back and tell them, say, now what will check into me because they hear me. To my bar, me baje, baby. Some people will say, oh, yeah, the me call ne bar post to breme, na me famra. Risky, risky. And the provision is clear. Section 34K of the immigration rules that will copy, it's treated as withdrawn.
Okay. Lawyer, and then I mean, share situation where say, as immigration, no, I have strategy. Say, here pass me call. Circumstance, no, I can't decide to say, me train my visa. I have to go. Can I go out, and when coming or when there, I apply for say a visitor's visa to come in, and when it's granted, I come back and I put that application in again. Would that be allowed?
So the question, the provision is that the moment you step out, nedemuno is over. I will draw.
Okay.
Whether they forced it on you or you accept it, it's withdrawn. Because the condition is that step out. And once you step out, you fulfilled the withdrawal condition. So we ban be a for let's say visitor's visa. We ban. We bet me another application based on previous one. There is a period within which, after that, you cannot apply again.
Okay.
Mind you, I didn't know them I would draw. That means you don't have anything pending. Imagine, the standard window within the rules is 14 days. 14 days after the leave has expired for whatever reason. When I apply and temwa. The signing way providers say, but it's still risky. But because we are discussing these things and what the position of the law is, within 2 days now, but how do you even enter? Also, I enter with a visitor's visa. Now say, okay, me old one, I can be 10 days. No, I expire. Now expire no 10 days are better. Then on that basis, we can rely on existing provisions to say, my year late, but I fall within the late provision.
Okay.
Then you apply. Of course, I'm sure they will, depending on all these circumstances, be our partners or who say, but the most important is my year late 10 days, 14 days, provision or the late application. But what if do within 14 days window after expiring? Either way, they're very, very risky. To the moment I will for no about why would draw application so I would draw. And the moment I would draw, so not just say I didn't even gap in terms of continuous residence period. And in the year can say no matter the reason. I'm sure you are here because you want to find what it takes to be able to regularize. And it's a chance now, so we'll be regularized. Yeah, because why change na do this point. Now all of a sudden, so we be say, my fifi me kwaba. We be say, oh, me afemi me kwane say me all those things are there, good reasons, but is the risk worth the benefit now? We be if you won't call here emunu ana.
Which is dodo na ebeka say na se say the DNT enye. Me so ebetimia o de train. na menko risky, so you don't lose your application. So the lawyer Kano or say traveling outside the common travel area whilst your application for leave to remain in the UK is pending is not an advisable decision to make, as it will affect your application if you travel abroad, that is outside the common area, UK, Republic of Ireland, Isle of Man, the Channel Islands. And if you risk to do that before a decision is reached on your visa application, your application will be automatically withdrawn. This essentially means that you will be seen as no longer having any pending application before the Home Office. This will affect your return when you are coming back to the UK.
Yeah, I want to say that this is not theory or just the law setting words. It is real because it's pain. This year, na obi frey. Or frey, oh, me bra, na so din. Na de ni dem, or so beko, yes, man unko, waba, of or your transit. I don't know how they manage to allow him from Accra. We be do Istanbul, or by year onward transit, abe UK. Yes, you need visa or the baba UK to uncle no chrome.
Ono so feels or
the application or the atum. No, okay, so oh, a dem train, me no so no. A dem in chance wo. And that is the position. Once you step out, the application is treated as withdrawn. So we need BBA.
So advice sabi winyano baby just BWF Solicitors of say. Enti bomodi an say obehye so say eba no say e wo say utu kwan. No matter what it is, so application you decide the MR reason, but you don't go. Stay, wait until it is decided. And sana wako. Na one here, na bia, wababi drew, na yesi a maungram, na be for lawyer. Na lawyer entity entry trying you because sanam rano eka. Now ube kwako ye na lawyer for we omunya de enyanesa. And unti ena ye dini hunkai ye bo amane. And sani lawyer kai no. It is something that's happened and it's a practical thing. And unti men fan kunku diagro. But what you say ube sheno na wedi so. The community and the law and ye de brewi BWF Solicitors odarima and waso ye muma ye de brewo. Yenuya Ezekiel Johnson. You are there with I say you don't find the Facebook Live link. Yes, I think there's a little but some other people have picked up and shared, and we're sharing that one. Our technical people are right there sorting it out. And but Ezekiel, don't worry too much about that. I think there's a link that has been sent to your phone. Momodi answer will be share and also so na amount for Nsaka. But nevertheless, we're live on BW TV, we're live on BW Radio, we're live on BWF Solicitors Facebook and YouTube pages, plus the LinkedIn and all the social media platforms, And lawyer Komao ni ebabidi one very interesting bit. Say you say what the application akotum and yamfa amount. Ebrebe ena o kokoye administrative review. Dear cry na beche say we dear or say me administrative review because you tati so you appeal. Senior isi etiano. Enti appeal any administrative review. What is the difference between that? So when should you consider administrative review for a refused decision of a leave? I know lawyer Ade Brayen in the next moment. Okay, Abusia, Michelle say unsa aka link no. I'm say people have started sharing it for us, so thank you very. Lauren Miss Papiku, yes, put the link on there. Good afternoon, thank you very much. Wow, unsa aka link no. Put the one you are using on the chat. Na emfa Emma afufro emfa Emma whilst our people are trying to sort it out for us. Lauren, thank you very much. Ezekiel Johnson, God bless you. Thank you so very much. Send your questions, your text, and all your concerns via text. With the MFA 07950-422-780, 07950-422-780. And I say over 07399208468. And also so a year line your day a year Juano. Later on in the afternoon, you be now mighty. We'll be joining in so that some of the questions that we had waiting or outstanding from Thursday and Friday, your day abroad. Lawyer, Mami Embra was subiu na fi mimra mibisa. What the assembly and I said the question be aba ama oh boy am ye no the bisa and I said a bebe and metimi a year administrative review. Wabra ye refuse to me me leave to remain. Now me say me komechi kakra. Sa refusal no e ba appeal any administrative review. No? What is the difference?
Yo, Medasi Bebre, viewers and listeners, today we are looking at when to consider making a case for administrative review when your visa or entry, leave to enter, leave to remain has been refused. We want to draw a distinction between admin review or administrative review and appeal. Just like the name suggests, administrative. So you have people working to effect a process or an action. And because everybody, or we are all human, they are equally human, so they make mistakes. And when they make a mistake, more or less, they are shut down by their own law or policy. And when it happens like that, you point it out to them that you've made a mistake, reverse it. So they will look into it with the view to reversing it in line with their law or policy.
Okay.
So this is the person who made the mistake or the body that made the mistake trying to reverse it or correct it, remedying the error made. Administrative review. So it's an administrative error that is being reviewed to reflect the position as would have been if they took time to do the right thing.
Okay, so obvious question is, do you consider, we'll come to that, but let me still preempt it. Do you consider asking for them to review their decision before going to appeal in court?
Right, so now it takes us to what is appeal. Appeal, this time, you do not want the person who made the mistake to look into it by themselves.
Okay.
Because if they knew what to do, they would have done the right thing anyway. So you want to give it to an independent arbiter or body to look at it and tell them that they've made a mistake.
Right.
So they have to reverse it. So the difference is that this time you go to court, and the court will say that this is what your law says or your policy says. This is what you should have done, so go and reverse it.
Okay.
So an administrative review is a reversal of the error or the mistake by the person who made the mistake. Appeal is making a request to court with a view for the court to look into the policy compared to the decision, and if so, reverse it or tell them to reverse it by allowing your request of reversing.
So in that situation, the court is ordering them to look at their decision
and change it to reflect the law.
Okay.
To reflect the law. But with administrative review, you are pointing it out to them that they've made a mistake. It appears that they didn't follow the law themselves. So they should check and do the right thing. So you are pointing it out to them. It's an application you make to them. So someone will say that, hang on, if they knew what to do and they didn't do it, and I'm going back to them, when they make the same mistake, I won't go to them. It's risky because I can't trust them. So I'll go to court for them to deal with.
Okay.
That is appeal. You cannot have both, or you cannot try one and try the other one later.
So what does the law say? Does the law give us the right to choose one of them?
So when the refusal is given, you'll be told what your next steps are or what your action or rights are. One of them, you seek administrative review if you want, go back to them, or you go to court, that's appeal, or even go for what we call judicial review. That is, this time appealing to the court, but not with a view to go through the litigation process. But the court will look at it and see what should have been done, instead of Home Office looking at it to know what would have been done. It's a show more administrative review and in the judicial review no omo similar in a way, because ni nyina no wonimu bi ombehwe no ma reverse ama in line with the law. One by the Home Office themselves, that's admin. The other one by the court, which is the judicial review. But between that, you go to court and the court will call both of you to come and challenge the positions. They are sharing an asam yede. That's appeal.
Yenhwe a situation ye administrative review. I say mo ana mo ye mo mistake. Mo nhwe na mo correct. How do I see or how do I determine baby or mo ye mistake no?
Yo me that's bebre. So we application I say e chire mu no. Policy no e wo ho, emra no e wo ho. Okay. So we application you know what you are applying and what the requirements are. What we call eligibility. Into why we say you qualify or you are eligible to apply. You've done your due diligence. Anyway, we say so the law I will give instances. So the two man when say this is what they should do. Okay. Because when we are in parenting, they can make a mistake and take different law to apply. So let's take a case of somebody who might have applied under EU law, under Appendix EU, for indefinite leave to remain. And that will fall under EU 11. EU 11.
Okay.
Now decision aba. Now you refuse no. Now you make a comment say, we have refused you under EU 14. EU 14 has to do with pre-settled.
Okay.
EU 11 has to do with settled, indefinite. Whether before we even look at other reasons, no, we refuse to by the position of the law, no, we make a mistake. Because we have application under EU 11. We make a decision under and telling EU. You so we refuse you under EU 14. Have there been administrative error? Yes.
Because when you see
yes, the position is that they should have applied EU 11 provision. And for whatever reason, they have pointed out to you, say, they have refused you under EU 14. That is a mistake on their part. So we go back and point it out to them that your policy says this, and you have applied this law. If you had applied the other law, you wouldn't have reached this conclusion. So administratively, you've erred, and to go and review. We seek you to go and review it. Another one, OBI application under Zambrano. Zambrano is different from other EU applications.
Okay.
Now you refuse to know. Now I'm equal to EU 11 and I say EU 14 and not necessarily Zambrano. They've made a mistake. Because my application was under Zambrano based on my child who is a British citizen and I'm the only primary carer or a joint primary carer and there's nobody else in the life of the child. You make decision based on that, but when make a decision based on that, as if say, me jina me ba or something else, I say me jina me kuna nesa me yore so aya application, you know. Okay. So they've gotten it wrong in terms of the law.
Emrano interpretation no, and I was say obiati the oya application, and then the consider application also omoti ase, and now say Home Office one guidelines in T. Or no ebitimi afa ekwan ono peso e dey make a decision.
Home Office guidelines no marking scheme ema ono a. Na omo e dey sa marking scheme ama obia o we ase. A o pese o put them to that test. Nti se nipa no your application a obe use marking scheme no. Se marking scheme say me your application for example 5 year route wa. Me here way under Appendix FM. Okay. Me yen ni nyina ma de akọ. And na we refuse me waka try me say because wa ma me excuse be as if say I made it under the 10-year rule. And I say I made it under the 10-year rule. And na we refuse me as if say I applied under the 5-year rule. That's wrong. Because rule no say X, Y, Z. And if I don't meet all the rules or the requirements, I will be put on the 10-year route, which is the exceptional circumstance or Gen 3.2 circumstance. So I tell you, why do you treat it as if, say, I meet the requirement and therefore I should have provided everything, including English language. So the main as a main producing English language, you have to move me on the 10-year route. Nti meya median because requirements me mean say me nya ni nyina nti me de be call under 10. Nti we refuse me no catch say man for English and but nti we refuse me under 5 I wrong. Because I applied knowing that I don't qualify under 5, so I made it under 10.
Under 10.
Because 10 is based on circumstance of my child. And I pointed it out that my child is a qualifying child under section 117D. This idea there, why do you treat it as if say me a 5-year under the 5-year route appendix FM?
Etaba se obi ntiase, especially the applicant on tiase, you refuse no be a one farm lawyer. Na even call your application one farm lawyer. Na watena so sa na akon etiano. Does it normally happen?
It happens a lot. Krofo kwa na ma kwapim na ma ba. Na yame adom, yame afayen so na we twitwaage mo. Ada so be ko twitwaage mo court. And I say akwapim because omo bi sese omo kofa bibi mra. No munim ni omo ye no aba. Then we help them out.
Can Home Office for Nankasa initiate administrative review? For instance, you were a group of case workers, or supervisor, or manager. Manager ne file case back when we say, "Oh my mistake we," or for another case when we say similar mistake about. Can Nankasa determine said there be mistakes be break into any administrative review of the cases we have refused the big crane pakrono one yana dreams obe contested?
Well, two things. So you refuse decision application one. Now we seek reviewer. That is why we say review. I just say I mark you, lecturer, I mark you down. No, we say the way I make exams see part there. As I say, me pass if anything at all. Me pass there.
Well, so we have to na there because
that is why
probably you know what you.
That is why you should know whether you qualify or don't qualify in the first place.
Okay.
You don't test the waters.
Okay.
And then I advise about say you seek legal advice when doing these things, especially if you cannot interpret what the provisions say. And when you say no, they way say minya. Now almost the BDR. Obviously, we make a request. So now I'm to marking hono. Lecturer now mark you down. You don't know the review idea no. What the money for. So when it goes to them, they have their review team. They will look into it to see whether pointing an independent reason you're right. Because you know you're right, so you also point it out to them. So my mistake. Yeah. They will review and come back to say we are sorry. That's why some of them they will come back and say, okay, yeah, sorry, but we can see a fraud say by your interview.
No, say
yes, starting process. Now we are reviewing, and as part of the review, we know say you say then you're fraud for interview cry until now come. Okay, there was one time because me administrative review now almost remember interview, and I don't understand. But but your aim is that they should do the right thing.
Say, oh yeah, administrative review, and I okay.
Not at all. At the end of the day, I'm running our pointing out to them. But you have to be sure of what you are saying.
Okay.
According to say, Nimpa Noa, Yamano 49%, no, say, I should have gotten 50% at least to pass. Now, Oko seeking review of the marking. Now, you did buy anyway, you're 45. Just about cry, now you lack.
Then it leads to my question. Administrative review, normally, those people, the applicants, will be our court ceremony administrative review. Normally, do they succeed?
Yes. Depending on if the facts are clear.
Because if you say, okay, you say, okay, you tell us about the crowd for interview, into Branino interview, near the BBS and real war. It is possible, say, won't succeed.
Yes, I won't succeed per se. I mean, some interviewer now we go through process. No, who say ni awokano, and then I can pay person, and your wife, and that's our husband. I can you correct there. Then what you are saying is that your spouse is a EU national, and they are sponsoring your application to live with them. So they should have considered the application in that regard.
Some process no, because review means that they can even ask you for further evidence. Because in commotion year, it be an anchor maybe some further evidence. But because of one shame year, they did not even consider those further evidence. Now, so muhiano. Since I feel the year there, we can call for further evidence under evidential flexibility principles, including being called to attend an interview.
I wouldn't do it.
Say yes, sir. So we are looking at when do you consider administrative review? Because it's cheaper.
Okay.
Costing you £80 to apply. It's an online application and straightforward application, but a technical application. So being straightforward means, oh, inside the a technical. And before you do it, you must have grounds for challenging that refusal. Why are you seeking a review? So you don't just complete the application and leave it. You have to complete the application and give them why you think your evidence, and produce the evidence now, whatever back your application. And at the same time, you must have a ground for making that application. So for example, Obia, you refuse to know why your application for standard appendix EU for, let's say, spouse, or Pebia pre-settled EU 14. And this is a live case. Nipa no nrana the decision by na me send the command. I didn't have demo since 2020. I hear 3 paps. And why na offer me say, omo the document bi abrem me, omo say me fail na. First omo send a response to the pap no, omo send bibi by say on frɛ won. No mo bisa den nsɛm. Tumi ka na mo gin say interview. No friend, or friend or say omo send no form bi. Ti on complete no famra. I'm saying I don't know, be a non-person who call interview. So dear a bar, let me know. Into a bar no or more forward the man, me question idea. As if so by a new application on paper. I'm saying, wait dear, it appears almost the application for. Now my question is so now is under surrender sign application. Surrender sign application here EU near British near what's na EU. Be a Germany. What's na Germany na wabefie. Obefie no EU abemu. Ena bi oye application man na yere anese nukunu a sponsor no a obeye no asi say bi oye returnee. So what just here? Returnee because British for nangasa they don't qualify under EU meboa. But so kwatena mu EU o memu na wo ba wo ho ebon to say EU ni. Your mannerism is akin to that of a EU national, even though you are not a EU national. It's under the surrender sign provisions, principles. No? So we are British, you know what's now EU, now what back. Because you are returning, you be treated you under that provision. That is different from Zambrano. Because Zambrano is with Nkwala.
Okay.
Surrender sign is with Oyere and Okunu. Oye returning. Nti ye nyen omo de form ne buy no me share so na surrender sign form. Na me say how come? Na be say masa na wo yere no oye returning ana o si debut o. Na be say onye British ni a wa kono o si debut. No say me say so into EU ni o say ofi he o kan nyina. Na me friend crofo no. Na me say omo hwa ade ni mu hie because maame no yes say oye British ni wa kono o ba. Oye pure EU ni no ti ha. So it should be under pure EU provisions, appendix EU. I'm say, okay, and they be no my mistake. It is an there, what dear, make you note on the system so that the old application will be decided. That was about 2 weeks ago, and ran a decision by some mom and pre-settled.
Oh, okay.
So in refuse we point it out to them and say, look, you are all along making a mistake anyway. And that's why you even sent a form for him to complete under this provision, knowing that application was under EU law. Until the year coming in, say, so when you mistake, sir, you can point it out to them. This is a classic example of where they can get it wrong. And if you know what you are doing, you point it out to them. Because
lawyer, knowing what you are doing and any assembly.
That's why we have lawyers there to be resort to.
Say, me what the options. It sounds a naive question, but let me still ask you. Me what options? Say me administrative review. I bet me are very technical and they might ask me further questions. Na me sign what the option said meko court. Na court I share home office for say mon review my decision. And no obi na e kan ama me. Nti me de masem nyina akodam nipa kro e na woka ama me ne ade. Lawyer, as a lay person, as a naive person who doesn't even know what to do, what would you advise I do? And now say meet me a year back, and year, na sign the appeal not was.
You already can want to me your back. Now, and year second one. You have to choose one.
Okay.
So you have to be sure from the outset. Sunny a tear dear, maybe someone will say, which one is better? I mean, confess ubi na unjine muno ye bibia mame in court in the assembly. And I said, "Mia minim senior make ni American inti. Men can chance on why you mistake. If you are when you are confident, sir, when you are confident, you cry. One on make you a decision you be. Inti it's better so be court. Now would I down court? Knowing say on the balance of probability, you be about 80% chance. So I tell you, all the court wa. It's more probable, say, judge will understand some why you mistake and side with you than you telling them some why you mistake, so they should reverse the decision.
Okay. I was here say and what joining your lawyer Charles Asmah and AD and Como. Now the ODN FM a year a brebe and ube take the stance and now say we'll be making the decision say call administrative review. Wabra Home Office a refusal application no what try mu actually and so me say what questions we are also be say ubebisa na me invite you say o the question no ebeba a platform no so say a Facebook say a YouTube and also say ube send the bringing a text. There were a few people who have joined us. Me for one messages into so. Good evening, Oreku and Lawyer Charles. Thank you very much. So and you were Onupa Ezekiel Johnson. Let's keep sharing family pertinent information and it was so no. Facebook is not coming. Now you must upon the link no ebeto a platform no so na unsa aka sebeya usu betimi because we're having a little challenge with initial Facebook a link no, but this is the link for the thing. It's on the platform here. Me peja ede atoso me peja ede amounts is here. Sanso na you Rebecca Brown. Rebecca, as a lawyer, I know someone who's facing a severe physical, mental, and emotional abuse from the husband. The issue is that she's not on her husband's account. Me name them. Me say you been the end of your the issue is that her visa is not on her husband's account. I think that's what I thought. Obi ade aba say nadafu bi yetete no mentally, physically, emotionally. Na ne visa no is not on her husband's account. And then and now between a year in that situation because I say I think about 2 or 3 weeks back we were talking about domestic abuse and that's probably what the person is asking. Say obey then so pay.
Right. I don't think say issues. I don't know any husband or sponsor no because usually it becomes an issue for renewal. So nipa no ka say on renew on renew. I want to take advantage. Blackmail ni or abusing this in your man.
Okay.
But say and yet the husband or sponsor no not just say on one or an application, whatever way. But the first response no say it is always not advisable to remain under the same roof with an abuser.
Okay.
So please, as early as possible, your friend should seek help. Your friend should contact the police. Your friend should contact the GP. Your friend, of course, a lady, she can contact women's refuge organizations or shelter in charge of providing support, accommodation support. Speak to the council. That's the advice on that line. In terms of the visa, so no one an application, and now when you're 2.5 or whatever it is there, then when you first one, they can continue. That will have nothing to do with the violence na ego ekoso ewo ifie ho no. Nti say it's not on the account of the husband there and the issue. But say it's on the account of the husband there, then the issue is say be a husband because say sponsor no bi. Ti ho no say or report to I already will report to no more ya aware say this is the situation. They will support, then the person can make an application under DV, domestic violence indefinite leave to remain.
Okay. Yeah, well, another one, I mean, has met picture and about to so. In about say, can you kindly clarify if there are any advantages of administrative review against appeals? Furthermore, does taking one route give you a recourse to use the other as a next step if the first one fails? I'm saying maybe but still,
Yeah, but that's a bit brave. So the first, let me answer the second question. The second question is you cannot cherry pick. You cannot go back. So you're going to make firm decision, very decisive decision. That's one. The answer to the first question is the difference between the two. Administrative review, the Home Office has made a mistake on the point of law. And you are pointing it out to them that they have made a mistake. And if they didn't make that mistake, the decision would have been different. So they should review the decision in line with the law that should have been applied. Santi, omo enshum no omo ye ni ye. Omo de bama ni pafufro, even though they are team no, but omo de bama ni pafufro, the review team, ne wa shum ama na omo ahye se. Bibi al imrano dano, omo yusu imrano, senior so omo yusu no aye ejuma no. Woko court wa appeal no, you make an application to court. Now court assume say decision omo make you know a right or wrong based on what the law says about that application. In other words, whether you qualified or didn't qualify. And if you didn't, then the judge will say, I agree with the Home Office. If you did, the judge will say, I disagree with the Home Office. Then the appeal will be allowed. Another difference is that administrative review is £80 application. And that's online.
Many hours in Pacho, hold on, why?
And that's online. You apply as normal application. Court application, the court fee, appeal application, the court fee is $140. You can apply online under a system that only organizations have. It's called HMCTS, Her Majesty's Court and Tribunal Services Portal. Organizations pay their. And that's over a normal paper application, over fill a form, no, now they are come court to send appeal application and you need. Who are options to say obey a paper. So Mundia some based on papers now they are corner. And I saw mon friend na yambo ensim crow and I say yambo crow no na say a bone crow no me call hobby. Home Office was beba hobby. Made me witnesses beba. Almost the witness be a master man and papers no. Na ya court na could ya some no na judge no. On shame nimpe and I say the document pen we look at everything including the microphones where now we decided say Sana tell me jinidi and your father and day court fee £140. Barrister fee will also be different because the solicitor will have to hire a barrister to support the argument in court. What we call the legal argument. The solicitor will do all the paperwork, all the what we call case working processes, liaising with court now. That's why it's advisable to offer solicitor, not a cultural or for barrister. Man can't tell us that I'm a brow. I don't know when you need because if you are a copy court, now court to see a PBB immediately. Me can't summon me defend. At the same time, me your paperwork. You say me jar was a me acquire. Send the BB back here. So when you have independent barrister, solicitor and afano, BB near solicitor ba alert barrister and say, hang on, son, I tell you. Bibi awo and I say binya bibi fufuro yakofaba. So it's always important. Barrister be charge you. Solicitors be charge you. It's another cost. Then
it's administrative review
cheaper.
Cheaper and
far cheaper and straightforward than. But the benefit of appeal far outweighs that of administrative review. Okay. Administrative review should be decided within 28 days or 26 days from the date of making the review application. Sisi ano ache obi dia me ye 1 year crowd ya paps yanti omunka omusi bibia say but the law is that it should be within 1 month. Court appeal, the law is that it should be within about 48 weeks.
Oh,
Yes.
that's almost 1 year.
That's about 1 year. So we are trying one home now that far. But again, the benefit is far better than administrative review.
You be online so yanko 07399208468 offer na obomodi agina so offer na ya mpekea we'll call you back inti ya mema enye problem emma. Minia, good afternoon. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon, boss.
Good afternoon.
Bachana po mo to say.
Yamiadu no mo say.
Yamiadu mi ho ye pa. Lawyer wa iti wonti ma wasem no nko. Why?
Yeah, a family issue bi na say me ma lawyer ba me. Na asem ni nyina mo say me wa me no papa mo ye GU nationals. Ana mo krum hana. O so mo de me buy. Ati me buy na me da 5 years no so. Mene obi owe a ono woni krata oba a woni krata nti oni krata nti ni sa time no na mentimu nje bi mala nti abofra no bedi me ho emna ono nso so nam ne we nti na on sheda ne abofra no any contact sa nti na etanse me ya be ma na abofra na bedi me ho na me maame ene me papa ele hwa abofra no ehena edurumi bi na mitufiri me maame won chen na me ne abofra no kwai ana dakoro me hwim ana o mai social for be si mechi se o mo ho se ma ja abofra no ho mni koki ana o mo ho se ma ja abofra no ho enti si asem nya se o mo ja abofra no afri nchem na si ana o mo pushi abofra no ama me maame ne papa ana oba no so no na on shede ni abofra na brabo na mum na obehu abofra na o me maame ho o visit no o me maame ho behind me ba na me okay with that ba na ma se di mu hu ye ya nti se sia na o mo ba ja abofra no ana wayi ni ti o na se o be boa me na ye pushi na abofra no apodi me maame ho because sia ba bi adu na se adu se o mo de abofra no kwa no Emma yakọ court back. Now, essentially, we unity late hour into as a social workers no more commission. I'm so much said, and yet, on Yanama, and yet, our friend Mamma. Mobi Sam, the cinema, but essentially, Obano only character still. Now, but only our friend pictures, and a birth set, and a Potimedia Chrom, but still so many. But if yes, and it's a some Cotifo and a social workers room and a sound court, I can family court. But I are on your comfortable security phone, a woman, and I also the position, said he, as a maybe Siako. The time they are continuing to me friend, no, a bisan and singing till last time, Kutina friend, a bisan now that any being agent address. It has almost on the background check, or be a own strata. Tino, Sena, city, the Abbassia Kosubi was said of Beko. I'm saying, oh, mammy, Susun Cheloy. Now, I said, I beg Jacka Crentino, no Ancasam Peso Casa.
And the question no Ancasa any day. Then I'll
say, oh, no, only crata, and a court na all court. And on your comfortable.
Or court say aqualani welfare now safeguarding issue in no court.
Yeah, dear Bofrano, and
yeah, so then it becomes a safeguarding issue. And Tina be a social for Edge Aqualano and Omodia court. And now court will decide this Aqualani be looked after child. Near the no aqua either carer and as a foster carer and also be under special guardianship. Yes, sir. Inti osuro so obekọ court no
court no ko ba ko ema odu ono mo sister mo nya convince oye ne ma eno ne social workers no mo decision ba judge ni bisa nse adentina maka kire oba no se onko because mo nyi ni se ne ne ba no na yemisa papa no obisa papa no say ai ne ba no enso social for no na catch and say ene case no cry and say den hia no mo nti no onko nti e chin na am say judge ne de gu o mo so na ai sia ni no wo no frɛ oba no ena obisa no sem bi no oje ni din na oda ne we no say ombesen as a next court date no omra nti eno na onye comfortable say on say jury ayi no emra foforo na e aba na sese ohonya immediately la ohonya no wa say we criminal anti no etimi echo eno na onye comfortable say
ma mimi kasi kan lawyer asre kakra nti ma mimi say say ohonya o criminal.
Oh, crime is different. And I won't need be so different. Right now, I can't watch someone and ever discuss this. The Home Office for us, we are British in me. Now we are ho, and I'll buy a and say, Bibini and what to me, Edgeward, and if you say my young woman there. You know, you're British in it, and there's a good British passport. Nation one, then it doesn't apply to her.
Oh, okay.
So, Mrakra, it wouldn't apply to her. I don't know, Nibi. I'm saying, you should only say, Minko and Aminko, Maminko. Ombechimi akufi so munchimi nkofi. That is fear. Yeah.
Okay. Inti then
right. Anyhow. Okay. Let's deal with the child protection argument. You know why? Na yen share immigration side. You know. Edi kan obano epese owo akwala na brebom. Nyasa. And on that basis. On that basis, you know. At this stage, you know, crack tampo ne hiano. Akwala no ne hiano. Ye shomu a. Because a crack ne hiano just ojo no ano ho, enya akwala no. But me sure say wo dwan akwala no ho at this stage. Yes sir. Sa na tie dia aban IFL local authority no. E wo tumi under section 44 of the Children's Act 1989 no say sa akwala no ni safety and say ni well-being aye risky dia senya muja no ho na mo kan no neglect bia koso na dia they have the power under the emergency protection order to take akwala no na aban ahye no and na brakoku eboboso no but na ye kan say akwala na kodu court and nkrofo no a nsam no form ho no aye local authority no because they have the duty under the law to protect akwala no and wo no a we akwala ne papa and ya akwala ne maame no and wo maame ne papa no a mo hwa akwala no eye parents no omunya temporary guardianship right no mo hwa akwala no now as a sort to me court to be because the open say if any post or muja akwala no a she should have the right to visit akwala no but say nim say we akwala ne maame dia how do you have what we call responsibility towards sa akwala no you say we need responsibility towards sa akwala there then there's no way ubetumi aka say o baby nti edi kan onko ampeso musa ne ba no minim say birth certificate wo ho say birth certificate in ho birth certificate wo ana
birth certificate wo ela ne passport nso wu
why passport ewu
oba no
say your passport na wo be prove say wo ba na say your birth certificate na wo be prove say wo ba no nti sastra no enye mu ye sure mutumi kra akoye DNA atoso because be bi edu no wu hia evidence and be bi edu no so na be boa say mo be fa lawyer because ayena nko a wo kwakasa saa anya ni nyina na aya ekoyie saa because to me no e wo munsem to be hia lawyer na we di aboa wo why because we section 8 more or less litigation and this akwala no omo entumi well, it doesn't even fall straight directly under section 8 more or less you go under section 44 na yebo ho e kan ho asam because local authority no na ejina mu social service for so bebe mu bi ti misrawo mkope lawyer why na oba no nkobi man ka so osuro nti man nko bi why
because say ono na ne ba no and oba tan ne nim ne ba
omo nka say omo china akofie just like that say wa ba mu bi why nti so omo ya lawyer obeboa na suro no a ho ni nyina na say hu no a ho no kra no eso ate why
nti lawyer na we say family na say we say immigration na both
they be where family law. It's a family lawyer. We do family law. So if you feel that you need help, you can contact us.
Martin, Bema, Yami insure that CP.
Yeah, that's
Okay, 07399208468 07399208468. Now you must upon with that swati. I mean, insure. I lawyer. Now you must upon mommy fans. So I was say, Oreku, you are just too phenomenal with your questions. Well, one am deba and I'm beside whatever. Mr. Medamwase say mo koso support.
It's a veteran broadcaster questionist. Very phenomenal.
Then which one is the reconsideration? I'm sorry, about reconsideration this one.
Well, reconsideration. Well, we have administrative review, judicial review, and appeal. Review BRNO is a request for the decision to be reviewed, reconsidered. TBRNO we are going for reconsideration. We are going for review.
The same thing.
So it's within the same parameters. Why?
Okay. Ezekiel Johnson, yes, so champion. That was in your one anti Basa na share the consideration and go to court please and get a contact order so you can apply and regularize your status. BWF Solicitors. Why? And okay, court now work on one kasakra obano. La, it's anti say akwadano interest any na ye ped the rightful family. Obviously, you'll be considered as one of the options.
You have parental responsibility.
That's right. And it
so
could even be and for the no recourse to public funds and in the more
I think the woman say you are right. But the woman says that or a foreigner because parents need are foreigners. But say you share extension as Sakolano, you will say obey here or mammy. Because I call public, I call local authority in some. Tabine ever shark Akwalano. The question is, Akwalano be here or mammy, and I say, oh, here or mammy. So we here or mammy, there, it doesn't matter whether mammy or what is so. But so being here mammy for whatever good reason there, then they will make a consideration for the mother to have leave.
Is it not possible, sir? Oftentimes, social workers ebe jinemu kitin say yamfanko court enyoba na bia na in your the assessment be omo be ye wo no one cooperative papa probably you didn't even play ball with them.
Yes, that is why it's a tripartite approach. So we have Kafkas, we have this, we have that. All of them are making their own assessment. And you know, so we are usru into a frauka won't call because immigration for baby mo abechimia. And I will say no. Normal can say the parent is not even responsible. We've invited her to attend meetings, she's not cooperating. And therefore, even if the child is with her, she will neglect the child, potentially. This is the chance that my be show say yes, or yaneba, or person shaneba no. Na even crano say ko ba say, ni omo ehuni nti omo de akwala no ko baby mama sha akwala no a omo ma no so chance the way to me play aboa akwala no hwemu. Enti mani nsuru manu ko ba be here so be lawyer.
Okay. Yeah, or text the number 07950422780 07950422780. Bianca Brown, okay, now we'll say Omra Emehu BWF Solicitors. Send a lawyer can be here, say Ubinya lawyer Amano Ejna Wechi. Me war a year voice no back ewa Timadara Mame ma ENT na lawyer Moy.
Good afternoon, Rockwell. Good afternoon, lawyer.
Good afternoon.
A friend of mine wants me to ask this question. She's on 10-year route. Yeah. And then neighbor boy. Who's a kind of phone call like this? Tell me a while though. Neighbor boy, alpha wait a me, but or Jevesa. No matter the idea cost over me hamway. And now or Jevesa. And no buy it. As a journalist in the Bani journalist of Ghana, no rural man or Jefferson or buy. into a big drew. Nam say, oh, my, so maybe Olympic, I'm saying, Nana, such na. And now, Madame for no so, or ye single parent. And you know, of a soul who say, in the banner, abano. And then over to me, I am an banner, and ya assassin. And I say, as time goes on, over to me, this, ne banner or ye British, no. Now, one ma, me outside. One ma home office for edge now to say, be an banner by and on any one man share ne banner. Am I am an banner so I'm an call the same 10-year route in this one. I say, what's the way forward? Me patch more and summer. Me madam for you, I say it's because of a show. I mean, Sham non come home powerful. The help that you are helping us. Why? I mean, Sham, bye.
Yo, any kind, there's no way out. About a visitor for special reason. Program not by no we. Me sure so can start baby do 2 weeks, 3 weeks. And the visa no the man no ewu or illegal. Obetumi akọ na ma me 2.5 year we ni so na no. Obetumi agina ni nua so na wa convert ya na no. What can he do? Obekọ fie na onya kwan foforo because onya kwan foforo or your application foforo or the aba ebe rooms or person betting mu a other so oba as a student and now say oba as a spouse of a British national or an EU national or coming in as a skilled worker or dependent of a skilled worker or any other legal means, but as long as oba as a visitor no we are as a so oko wankwa or illegal.
Okay, wait to me after a war line also 07399208468. Yeah, one text Ezekiel, or say I've had a case where the Home Office themselves said they were going to reconsider or review their decision. Can you clarify if any of the reviews is initiated by the Home Office, please? Or would the reviews or appeal or administrative whatever always have to be initiated by the applicant? Let me try some of our question along the line. And Ezekiel Ade Abano says, Home Office for now, Kasabitimi, I initiate review. And now say tension I was say a free nipa idea man goes on my own decision, well, they can be bothered.
Yes, so you see, before a review is made or started, something should prompt it.
Okay.
And so when and decide we know the abroad, who is going to prompt that?
Be no one can in America be say be a group of caseworkers, lawyer, and a more supervisor or manager. At a point in time, or say, okay, are we on track? Be a now a review or your auditing of the Omojumani idea. Now when we say there's a particular line of mistake here, can't he call for that?
So that will be, let's call it exceptional circumstance, because if you are right, sir, they do that, let's call it review or sort of a supervisory activity. Now, entry clearance officer and an entry clearance manager and so so the manager will make sure, say, all the things going on are as they should be. But say kobasa manager no ehu na decision no call out wa. How would they know say decision are wrong? When I point it out to say no, decision is wrong, and I can even imagine say nobody saw it. Then you point it out to them. But say we pointing out to them, one that accept to say yes, we are going to review to reconsider the decision. And that's a court. A catcher will say, okay, this is what the person has brought as evidence. The person's argument and everything, even before the hearing, suggests to say, you have made a mistake. Do you consider your position now? Then they will say, yes, we consider our position that we have made a mistake, so we are withdrawing the application, or we are going to go back and reconsider the decision. And then they could pay baby before they get to know. But within Onwankasano, if they did that, normally a review to say entry clearance manager, and I say leave to remain supervisor no check na omo make mistake before ade no be call out there obi o ti abonti no obey dey we who say omo mistake and omo correct no you wouldn't know omo dey say ya dey ama wo meboa then we can even say ni nyina no before e beba no they check to make sure say it's correct before it comes out but so man check na eba out there na who nim say omo mistake there then you point it out to them then they will go make assessment and reconsider.
So then obviously, nipa na akwatia no oftentimes and they initiate say any review.
That is the case. That's why you be told say opa seek review. Opa so a court na court ehwe mu emao. And that's a court na court enye review no emao.
Okay.
So there you make application because when obey initiate.
In the situation say case be I be refuse to be no. Is the first option an administrative review? Does it go with every type of application?
So apart from visitor applications, it used to be the case with visit applications. Now somewhere 2015, almost just waste of money and time. We use our right, a few. And more often, saying yes, sir, visit Kakedia, you'll be given right to appeal or seek review.
Okay. Yeah, we so I know someone with a similar situation. Both parents didn't have status here, but they went to court and were granted with court contact orders. The parents now have status and one parent has custody of the children. So please don't be afraid. Why? Bianca Brown and they no Abba. They be encouraging Inuano. Say Enyadia was say Obo. Bianca is doing very well with a very interesting scenario, Bianca. I say, assuming this young journalist finds someone with a child and gets married to, will he or she still have to go back home? Won't that affect the child involved?
That's a different argument. So we've now moved away from or switching from visitor to anything else.
Okay.
You see, and the visitor no ewu. And we decided to say, "Otsna now I should never see one abreboom."
Okay.
And whilst here, no fortunes follow him. And the wenya oba, and na oneno eti. Oba no wo akwala or British child. Or no sooner because only juma now all the time in the world in inti.
What if you
or no sharp no ye bibia na my ministry to my day aye adia or the best rest no abu akwala no. Fantastic family life. In this case, obe make application as stepfather of this British child or a qualifying child Now a stepfather because we worry akwala no ne maame evidence or say omo ya awarefo. Nti okuni oyere eti ene akwala ne papa enye sa papa no ba stepfather na maame no biological mother or child na say. Yes, then they will consider akwala no more grante ye. But yes say ye demand because of switch. The visa newu into na yes application.
Okay. 0739920848 and answer text 0795042270. If you want to appear as a guest live and on a video call, yang link no ena ewohono https:/guest.ecom.live 2cc2ac42f. It will be our line. So, lawyer, I think you wanted to make a point, but what was not? Just give me 1 second. That lawyer point in here.
Yeah, just to add to point on him making said nipani options. Apart from say, obaya weishiana on na worry akwala or British child no or no depend or your application on that Ebia not this time on one kasa Obana weishiano no or British maame no on na no only leave papa you only leave but maame no dey or leave of course we live in tea the balance or British the balance your British child or live there also say papa no British akwala papa no nti obetumi aye application on the basis of ne bayi na ya consider 2.5 leave.
Okay. Well, some kind obi was so anti mama yenko na yenkofa nipakro. Hello.
Hello, Uncle Kweku, lawyer
Asmah.
Charles. Yes, yes. God bless you. God bless you both for the amazing job you're doing. I want to ask a quick question. So one of my friends studied in Europe, did their PhD in Europe. Now the parents are in England, in the UK, and they've moved after their PhD. They've come to visit the parents. Now, I would like to find out. One of the parents is not well. Is having health challenges, of course, and mobility issues and all that. What they would like to do, they have children in Africa, and what they would like to do is to be able to move in with the parents to be able to assist in terms of the one of the parents' health, and eventually also try and move their children over here. They've been looking for job opportunities, but of course, because they do not have a valid visa to work, people who've offered them job opportunities have actually come back and said, you don't have the legal status to work yet. So basically, I think my question is they're trying to find out how can they regularize their stay based on their educational qualification while they are in the UK, as well as in terms of the connection with their parents who are here, how they can be here to help the parents and eventually also move their children from Ghana to the United Kingdom.
Is he on the call?
Yeah, he's on the call, yeah.
So the children are this gentleman's children?
Yeah, it's a lady, yes.
Oh, so the PhD person is a lady?
Hello?
So the PhD holder or the student, is he or she?
Hello?
Is it a lady or a gentleman?
Hello?
Can you hear us? Is it a lady or a gentleman?
Yes, I can hear you now, yes.
The PhD student, is it a lady or a gentleman?
It's a lady, please.
All right, so she's got children. Anyway, I just asked, even though the long and short is that she's here on a visit. She cannot regularize with visitor status. So what she can do, and the fact that the mother is sick, there's no provision in the law to say, oh, mami yarea, obetumi abaye carer to mami, so that they give you right to leave to remain in the UK. Thankfully, no, mami no ewo husband, which is the other parent, to assist. So the only option I want to say, or quote new krumua, and that's in a country, Ghana especially, and whatever, wherever. Obetumi your application because we got a PhD now identity. Obetumi your application under the skilled migrant route. Now I share areas of Muhian for now they are boom. And now so say skilled worker route ya abe obetumi ayebi now or the abeye ejuma. And now so say after PhD, unfortunately, there's nothing again to study. And I don't think she can come as a student, but she can even come in as a student in different form. No, so she can come in as a student with a student visa. Apart from, I'm not sure, nukunu, depending on baby, nukunu one, so nukunu a British ni, and that's a EU niya, obetumi aba fano, na nkwalano ede akaho, na omo aba. So these are the options open to young sister. Apart from that, or a visitor, and the visit visa no ewua or you're illegal.
In terms of Juma Samnuswa, why apply baby more often a Jumani Adian? Can she get a job while she's here and get sponsored or something like that? Is that route open?
Well, no responsible employer will take that risk. You need to have legal leave because before you can switch to worker visa route. The moment they know, say she doesn't have, because they know she's got PhD, they think that she's got leave with it. But the moment they know that she doesn't have leave, they will say, we are sorry.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, lawyer. God bless.
Okay, God bless you too. Thank you for calling. 07399208468. 07399208468. Lawyer, question we number said maybe as a concluding question. And the minister for ewo or more idea ewo so near ade. Say me koye administrative review. Na me feel say I'm confident enough to do it. Na me refuse me. Does it end the whole process, or I can resort to making a new application?
Right. It depends on if you had leave, and whilst not exhausted, you are switching to another leave.
Okay.
And now umko refuse new one away no. Old one nti more or less no, you are trying both.
Okay.
But say ko base unibi na wokoye na akwapimo a eno ano no. Administrative review outcome concludes the process. Just like court outcome, appeal outcome will conclude the process. Until unibi na wokoye a uwie a eno ano no, then you become illegal. Because you are
a different form of application because I've gone in there, shown my face, I've challenged them. Into application and now say if I have any situation, so they describe
exactly.
Be a Michelle Barbie or a British Macaw, Nabrabomo, I become a step parent, all those things, you know. Meet me a year, even though I have challenged them one way or the other.
Well, the fact that you've challenged them doesn't mean that you cannot make a new application, because every application is decided on merit, its own merit. So what are the merits of this application? They will test the law to apply to this application. And to be an impact with EU application, and now akopim after review and or after court and womb. And whilst in oni obi akwa war oni obi akwa na nimpai akwalai oye British child na o play role e wa akwala na brebom as a parent with direct access, then he can make a direct access application based on this qualifying child.
Okay.
Then oye new application with new circumstance or context, as I say, Home Office apply or as I consider.
Okay, I thought it was somebody else, but that is a different one. Look, the last question, na me Sansana, ya call quiz segment, so no. I'm saying I'll be taking just a short break, and we'll come back and do our quiz segment, and it is something that we would want to learn again. Beginning, nugget, there was a warning we gave, and based on that, baby our questions be now or say Utimitra. Nakai say from this month, August, at the equal to the end of the year, we're celebrating Uncle Ben for having spent 30 years in this profession. There are some Ghanaian community here in the UK. BWF Solicitors, senior partner. He's celebrating 30 years as a professional. UTA advert now, so over 29 years. This year marks the 30th anniversary of he being a professional helping the community. And to watch this space, there's so many people who are saying so many wonderful things about him, praising the firm. I culminate here to this point where we have this media platform. And into celebration, I've announced it, I've launched it, and from next week corner, every week we'll be coming up with something, and we'll be celebrating that till the end of the year. Intishano Susa for Mami. Lawyer, my question me Abisa, and I said me war question nipa no on person me bisa nti me person me fa I say ubisa o me hu say me nti person me fa kwa foforo so bisa Obi Asia Oba Oneno Eshisha Wadi, so Mubabe Wari. Emu hono ena Oba no mse jama na interest no en koyi papa. Inti nhyehyɛ a wɔn yɛɛyɛ wɛdi na wɔn bɛyɛ ɛne aware ho nkratasɛm ne sɛbi a baako nan bitumi asi yie ne adeɛ no ntumi ankɔ yie nipa de kɔmaa no sɛ ɔnyɛ ho adwuma no msɛ car boot fo yɛ bia ɛna no nso wɔn application no ɛkɔyɛ wɔn wɔnan sese aware no wɔn ankɔ so bio bɛrima no engyina yie. Owo krom ha anaso wo man yemu ana wanya obi a opeso ofa na dwuma and the worker route bi na de me pesa me bisa ene say on say me gina kwa ho ntiaja na nipa no so me pesa meka asem no no beka say meka say menka na wakakakakwaku ma no trotro se wanya obi a obefa na dwuma a nipa na ewo sponsorship license no e was so called Ghana and a visa ba and now say waiting your application at Nemoha because
Is that a question?
Yes.
All right. So the answer is no. The reason is that the employers have a duty to make sure say omofa obia owo nkrata o krum ha otumi ye adwuma.
Okay.
And they say o krum ha na ofa wo adwuma mu a obi so say o obia na. So o obi da then you can switch to the new one.
Okay.
But so we need BDR won't mean risky MFAO because then they will be breaking the law under Section 15 of the 2006 Act. And in other cultures, the end of Kofi, na mefa license na mau na apply Fabra. That will be the conclusion.
Se obi was sponsorship license no na oma employment contractor. Obviously, 70-80% of visa are guaranteed, right?
Yes, because the government, the occupation shortage list arrangement is such that according to should do. So soon as you have the sponsorship and you have the legal leave to remain in the UK and work, you can switch. You do from abroad. And at the moment, within the firm, we've done a lot, but about 5 that I personally did have all been granted. Some with their spouses, but they were students and switched.
Ah, okay. Well, you sure said Nipa no one maybe some question. But you were the community and the law, so lawyer Charles Asmah, if we BWF Solicitors and or church and yama any so nafi or answer questions am I yakwaba nearby a question. Okay, ebusia yako aba na yeba be wie ohwe ebre na ka sima kakra bi ewe yanim na fe yedi dwumedie no aba na wie na me kai wo bio na me mfa wo enko na me nugget no me nkobo so emfa emao ye kan ye ewo nugget no ene se wo tu kwan akọ outside the common travel area UK, Republic of Ireland, Isle of Man, and a Channel Islands. Me pacho wa application at the mua menko train. Minim na me try se me chichiaba se me circumstance and ma me free mu me papa yi say my uncle I ha and me fi ashe wo Ghana nti wo se me konom ni ade me pacho. If you want to risk and take away your application, then you can go. And yes, sir, train. Say, oh, this essentially means that you will be seen as no longer having any application pending before the Home Office. This will affect your return to the UK. Chain. Mr. Chain. Mr. Chain. Why? Miawani chain. Ebe. And unless of course now war and it does so be I'll be to me aside the baby room. And no crowns in your fossa. Because Kai's a lawyer chemi say grace period be or obo hu na fe na bi kra na ya akopa ho na no so akopa asem foforo e de aba Miss So chain. Oh, madam for be can say Olon. Okay. Now, mamin fawo and konamin kobisa sa question way. A question na me ba bisa ono. To obotie ni ye pa mame. Mbesa ucha. Eno ni o say. Are you ready? The question no bro, this is here me ba. Question no any. Agnes, I will 2.5 years leave to remain as a parent of a British citizen, which will expire in September 2022. Or apply for further extension in July 2022. Or change, say Home Office will decide in the case, no nya and krase nabusia essay brefie. Now papa ya jina to hospital emergency ye someone ba. Medin, minko, memra. Oh, no man bag so pow. Travel outside of the UK to see her father in August 2022 before the visa expired. Tienio. At the end of September 2022. And our application July 2022. Bosome ena otu kwan se okohwe ne papa. Ne visa no 2022 September na enwoyo. Agnes epese oba back to the UK in December 2022 to receive the decision in the outstanding application. Abusia, de me bisa NSA. Agnes ya ye kana semi. So, tinie pa. Agnes ya ye kana semi. Se oba December no obetimi aba abeje decision no in her outstanding application no ana. Two scenarios. Can Agnes return to the UK to receive a decision in her outstanding application? First answer is yes, because as her application was made before her visa expired, she's covered to return back to the UK. Two, no, because once she traveled outside the common travel area, that's the CTA, her visa application is automatically withdrawn. Tell me what your answer is. Or text 07950 422 780. And I'll say all the call and comment section also, either on Facebook, YouTube. Remember, you're live on BWTV, live on BW Radio, live on BWF Solicitors, LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. Onupa Ezekiel Johnson, essay number 2. Untimi Emma, because what they know the kotuma yin decide it means you have withdrawn. Mami Mercy. Okay, Mami Mercy. Maybe I know nin komo. Hello, Mami Mercy.
Hello.
Azai.
Boko. Yes, maybe answer question, no dear, but me tie, me yamash me kakra, even though me answer no. It's because say me was status that me were pre-settled that be expire 2025. And I made the settled status at tomb. Settled status at tomb. And semi to kwaya. And with decision my. It says me planning me ko Ghana. Not just my withdrawal application, Nana.
Lawyer Nsamu. Okay. Mama, say, hold on. Lawyer, be you on.
Not say.
Right. Pre-settled no ewu meboa.
Hello, Mama Mercy. Hello. Mama Mercy. Oh. Mama Mercy, let me just call you back. Say. Online no. That's what pick mama why. Na lawyer will question back me. Oh.
Hello?
Hello, Mama Mercy.
That
Lawyer be so awesome.
Me patcho pre-settled no ewu ema wo twen new one decision meboa.
me patcho pre-settled no yeah the mama 2020 to 2025.
Enti we.
But me settled as soon. Me there and what to me
the choice. You chose to do the settled because if you feel say what's now 5 years meboa.
Patcho.
Yeah, can't obia. For example, instead of set pre-settled na ewu ana. So pre-settled na ewu, for example, patcho waja here.
Patcho.
Na ye can say sa pre-settled na ewu no a won twen ma decision emba na wo kɔ no. In your case is nka wo kɔ ya, that's a wo kɔ a. Nya wo twen anim no eni hɔ. Patcho waja here.
That's right.
Say eni hɔ a wo ba so wo ye yi ni. Oh, ba wo mba say under normal circumstances, oh ba betna, but oh ba as crofona because you for more 90 days visit. So we name. Pajo.
Patcho.
More 90 days visit. So you can enter as a visitor. But in your case, no, different.
Okay.
Pre-settled no ebewu 2025. And whilst we are waiting for that pre-settled application, you have made another application. Application a new one it doesn't cancel the old one.
Okay.
It doesn't cancel the old one. But na ye kan say sanka wonni bi na ewu na wo twen say wo benya na wo dat ne mu dia. Then you cannot take the risk to go away thinking say on my year no me da to ha twen.
Okay. Okay.
Osha wo dia na different from many other people here come ho asem.
Into answer near day.
Me answer you too.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. Bye.
All right. You were Becky Amwako or say answer near number 2. Ezekiel are saying Abba, and I think she said it will expire in 2025. Yes, I'm saying Nayan Tenenka, but when we called her back, it sorted the thing out for us. Indeed, lawyer, wait here, me did you say my picture several other scenarios about particularly Mami or the and people may be having similar are there exceptions?
Well, to say Mami asked me your boss, so you can see say or exceptional circumstance. The circumstance and say I don't know who yet and our application for
no application no
we are not discussing say we application them na wo kwaya fufura ebe cancel old one wa enya nwe no bajawaja azie say am fa ma one say na wetin na wo baby nti ba ye hwe obi a oni bi anaso owo bi ma ade no ewu anaso ebewu o de atum say obema no extension na ebro no so yes extension baba and whilst waiting no visa na ewu empo enwu ye no wetu kwan ena ade no otu kwan no aye so application na edem no say I then it's no more wa withdraw na just say woni application bi a wo hwe nim kwan wo hwe nim biem nti ya maami say omo apply so provision apply to her what the provision will say is that you don't have application by no interest in 25 now I want no anyhow.
Okay. All right. Mami min konkofa yang answer no and the explanation say lawyer church mudia, but still ma yen kofa emra na yen share. So the answer will be lawyer answer the
So I think we've covered enough. So the answer will be no, because the provision is clear. So we took and say maybe we wad no won to me emba. Because why would draw application automatically?
Right. Inti senior lawyer Aichimuno initially we'll go to the section 34K of the immigration rules near there. If you want a copy of this particular idea about the Nosona, send your WhatsApp message request, say Yemfa Emao, and Professor Ade will make sure you have it in your WhatsApp platforms and also. And this obviously was put on our social media platforms. The reason for all these things, and they say, mistakes. And when this was brought up, and especially in Obama Messi at the Ebay, on also so scenario woman no clear. But Obaye lawyer chichidimu ama ononso nasum ajuno. This is the essence of this program, the community and the law, and all the other legal programs are your at the amount platform you so BW TV and BW Radio. So Thursdays we live on Rainbow Radio, and I know normally minia penny Prophet Osebre or say and edi ejuma, and Friday and so we back on BW Radio with na Mayeti, and then I'm say or baba way about Ontimiama. Provided she's been given permission and TC to go and see her father, that I get the answer. One will likely be applicable to her. If not, then answer 2 is more likely to be her fate. Well, is there any caveat like that?
No. TC means travel certificate. No. Usually, travel certificate general will be for Kofua Omo Edi Edro. Na Omo Nayama travel certificate which made to Kwanyako baby, but not your own country. You see any paper with you draw out to me Chrome anyway. And now would pay travel certificate. Kwa you know embassy, so passport ira to mama travel certificate. Now I say but we here travel certificate to go home. Who could do another your passport never.
Meanwhile, I question will be baby and say home office for there who's what to go.
Okay.
What's a tricky scenario review?
All right. I don't know Obidiu na abesheshano.
Oh, record.
Well, wars have years.
Oh, anyway.
Wars have years. And the provision is that because wars have years, they can find out. And to step it out, they will know. So we go through immigration.
Anyway. We for some good reason meant to us. Mimi is a question the crab. More fun as me, sir. Lawyer, I'm saying you be page you na answer no. Between your bibi tofa at the Maya and Sana, sorry.
Right. Thank you very much once more, cherished viewer and listener. Today we have asked ourselves a simple question: what do we have to consider when we want to seek administrative review for refused decision of leave, or even the leave to enter? We have looked at the differences between administrative review and appeal, and of course judicial review. We have concluded that administrative review is always the case that the Home Office have made a mistake on the point of law, and therefore they apply the wrong law to make that decision. And so you point it out to them that this is the law that they should have applied, and because of that, they have to reconsider or review the decision with a view to coming out with another outcome. It doesn't mean that the outcome will be what you want, but it is always the case that they have to now issue a new decision or refusal decision. It is always the case that you consider the cost cheaper than appeal. You consider the time frame, which is shorter in terms of how long it will take than appeal. Administrative review will take about 26 days under the policy guidance. Appeal will take about 48 weeks. You consider the cost. Appeal altogether will cost you about, say, £3,000, depending, so give and take. And administrative review will cost you, if you hire a lawyer in addition, about, say, less than that. What you then have to do is consider the cost and say, I want this. But if you want outcome, which is neutral, then you go to court for appeal. And therefore, you consider what the outcome is likely to be before you settle on administrative review. I believe today we've been able to touch on this and made you aware that it's always advisable to consider the one with the better outcome, which is appeal to court. It's always good to seek legal advice when considering all these options. Once again, we want to remind you that Uncle Ben of BWF Solicitors is 30 years old in terms of legal practice, and therefore we are joining the family of BWF Solicitors to celebrate him and to celebrate our work and to celebrate the community. And this is what you'll be hearing as we go along. So please tune in and engage with us so that we can all share in this joy.
Well, Abusia, it's say a very awesome say. I was say, Yamayamuso, now fe, yes, sorry, Jimmy no so. A community under law has come your way. When should you consider administrative review of a refused decision of leave? Lawyer Charles Asmah has been gracious to take us through all the technical details of it. We've had questions asked, we have answers, and we are going home with that caution. So our application at demo, not in decide me pacho. Don't travel out, because while I'm here, now when Timmy answer I'm a room. On behalf of BWF Solicitors Ebusian Fuegina, want to say happy birthday to Sandra Fraser, the administrative, the front desk manager, the main administrative manager of the company, and also to Uncle Ben. Congratulations, 30 good years, 3 decades as a community lawyer, helping the community, the Ghanaian community here in the UK, and of course in Ghana as well. Before the end of the year, it was celebrated on behalf of Professor Ade, my studio manager, on behalf of Sheila Ankra, my administrator, and of course Padmo Dotu, my designer, and the technical persons, and everybody, BWF Solicitors, Ebusianfo, Efri, Ekosi, the last person, which is myself, and Afi Ubibia, Edamunyana, se. Wow, Timmy, Eti, Yen, Eshe, Yen, and Ne, Jumedi, Yedasipi. The video will be on our platforms all the while. In case when to me and here live, you can go back and look at that. But remember, we'll be having another live session same time next week on the program. You're from Oreku Frimpong. Thank you very much. God bless.
Jesus, you're my everything, yeah. My everything is you, Lord. Yeah. Oh, 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 oh. Everybody say, yeah.